What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Overdriven, and today we're going to be looking at a very nice pedal from the borrow and buy and borrow listing that I have that's actually on the high end of pedals. We're going to be looking at the Strymon Riverside. This is a very nice overdrive. It's very complex as hell too. It's a 3-band EQ overdrive. It's a kind of a hybrid digital and analog circuitry. It has multiple circuitries that are manipulated through the drive and level. You got your high and low and normal and mid push on it. It's a very interesting pedal. In the back of it, you got the, your in and out boost and expression, and a presence little switch instead of a knob, which is kind of interesting, I find. On and off, and a favorite. So essentially, with the way they got this set up, is that you can use this almost like your entire drive stage of any kind of setup. Like I'm gonna show you how I have it set up at the moment, because I've been kind of playing with it a bit to kind of get used to it and see how it functions and works. You can set this up as like a dual overdrive, kind of, with one overdrive for on, and then set a favorite for like either a higher gain or a lower gain drive. Interesting. I got the boost feature set up too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is a really good overdrive. Like, it really is. Is it my favorite? I'm gonna say no at the moment, but I wouldn't pass it up if I had the chance. This is really good. This is a high-end drive too, for the tier that I'm on, for the borrow and buy. This is one of the higher end pedals that you can get. So for 20 bucks, you can borrow this thing for a while. It's pretty cool. I traded in the orange stamp and I got this, so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to test it as something like, how I usually do, where I send the lone overdrive as a boost. You don't use it as a boost at all. You boost this. Plus it has the boost, so there's no point of using this as a boost. This is the entire drive section, especially if you like single channel amps. This is the kind of boost or drive you want to give you multiple drive channels for a single channel amp. This is really cool. My Marshall is a 3-channel, but I'm going to be using just the clean channel to kind of demonstrate how I'm using this right now. Let's check it out. Alright, just to show how I got it kind of set up, I got this kind of small configuration going on here. Signal chain is off to the right, the Tremonti wah to the Dunlop volume, to the Strymon, to the delay and out. This is off the tuner off of there. I'm using this for the boost because this has a TRS cable. This switch is not being used, so this is hooked up, set up into the Riverside for its boost. So, and I have it on the buffer bypass, so I can use this as a clean boost as well when I'm not engaging the Riverside. So that's how I have it set up right now. No expression use, buffer bypass, boost. I do have a favorite set up, and then yeah, I'm not gonna go through too many tones. I pretty much want to show how I'm using it at the moment. There's a lot of videos on this pedal, so there's no need for me to show you all the different tones and whatnot. I'm just going to show you how I'm using it. There's a bunch of functionalities of expression to favorite with another Strymon pedal and yada yada. I'm not trying to do all that. The only complicate I got to was that the gate that it has built in is cranked all the way up. Set to buffer bypass, like I said, so I can use a clean boost into boost mode, and that's about as far as complication I went with this thing, and setting up 2 different tones on the Riverside. So let's check it out, see how I'm using it. Again, I'm going through the Marshall VS100 clean channel, not using any other channels or whatnot. I'm using my Ibanez AR250 in drop D. Now, just to show a little bit, to show that, you know, you have a boost on the clean as well with the buffer bypass. Now, I don't have it cranked all the way up because I find out that that extra 6 dB can be a little much. So I kind of rolled the boost level back a little bit on it, so it's not like overly blaring. It just gives you enough boost to kind of cut through the mix on like a solo or something. So it probably won't be as long as the video as usual. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna go through all the details with this pedal because there's a lot of details that you can get very complicated with this pedal, especially if you have any of the other Strymons that it can like work in comparison with the favorite feature. But yeah, this is the Strymon Riverside. Very good pedal. I like playing it with the boost on, especially on the favorite setting. I try to get it as close to a metal type tone as possible. Without the boost, it tends to be a slight fuzzy tone to it. I don't know, maybe I just have to drive a little too high for that setting on the high gain. But otherwise, I like it. I think this is a really good pedal. It works really well. So yeah, let me know what you think of this Strymon Riverside pedal. Have you tried it? How do you use it? I'm very impressed with it. I've done my research on it prior to getting it. Kind of knew what I was getting, which I'm gonna try not to look at what I'm getting next time. Maybe have a box opening surprise. But anyway, I really like this pedal. It's a really good pedal. It's a very expensive pedal. Probably won't buy it because I can't afford this. But I'm glad I'm able to at least check it out and play on it and test drive it, and get my opinion on it, like you people care, but you know, whatever. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All the YouTube stuff. Anyway, catch y'all later.